Welcome to the Office of Student Disability and Accessibility Services, also known as OSDAS. This presentation is a brief overview for Regis faculty members about the Accommodated Testing Center. One of the most common accommodations available to students with disabilities is accommodated testing. This can include extended time on tests and exams, up to time and a half, reduced distraction testing environments, testing in alternative formats, and a variety of other potential accommodations. In order for students to be eligible for these accommodations, they must provide professional medical documentation and be registered with OSDAS. This documentation is used to determine their eligibility under the Americans with Disabilities Act. If you would like more information on how students can register or on our office in general, please view our Welcome to OSDAS presentation, also available on this YouTube channel. Once a student is approved for accommodated testing, accommodation letters are emailed to both the faculty member and the student outlining what services the student is eligible for. Here is an example letter with a variety of possible accommodations. Please note, accommodations are always the choice of the student. Students are not required to utilize them, but they should always be made available. If a faculty member has questions or concerns regarding the accommodations listed, they should feel free to contact the Director of OSDAS to discuss possible modifications. If your student chooses to use the Accommodated Testing Center, he or she must submit a testing request form at least 1 week prior to the exam. These forms are made available to all approved students. Once OSDAS has approved their request and secured a proctor, an email reminder will be sent to the professor of the course. Professors may email or drop off a copy of their exam prior to the test date, or provide the necessary passwords for iPad exams. In order to maintain the integrity of all exams, there is a confidential lockbox located outside of our office, LSU 122. Professors can choose to pick up the completed exams or have them returned by their students in a sealed envelope. In order to maintain academic integrity, the OSDAS Testing Center is monitored by a live streaming camera. This allows a staff member to closely monitor the students without the added distraction of being in the room. All students are notified of this in advance. There may be times when the Accommodated Testing Center is not available. In these instances, it is completely appropriate for a professor to provide a quiet space and allow for time and a half for their student. This may be in a neighboring classroom or faculty office. Additionally, it is helpful if professors can be flexible as to when tests are administered so that students can take advantage of the testing center during operating hours. If you have further questions, please feel free to contact the Director of OSDAS at phone number 781-768-7384 or at our email address disability@regiscollege.edu. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about accommodated testing at Regis. I look forward to working together to best serve our students.